Hi Scorpio, today we're going to do your reading real quick. So, quite interesting for your pre-shuffle. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. Sometimes the pre-shuffle ends up being the entire video, which is great when that happens. But I want to kind of go fast through this because I don't have a real clear understanding of the whole story. But I do want to show you this. This is 10 of Cups. So some of you may be in a twin flame. I am seeing a little bit of signs here. Please don't ever let a twin flame connection keep you from being happy, okay? That is not what it's for. Don't let it hurt you. It's supposed to uplift you. You're supposed to uplift them. And that is pretty much the entire, lesson is self-love, self-care, okay? So it's 10 of Cups. That's my little disclaimer. 10 of Cups in reverse, and we have the Page of Swords. Now, often we jump to conclusions and address this Page of Swords as a spy guy or somebody that's, really, it's somebody who's curious. In this deck, this is the Gregory Scott Tarot. In this deck, it does look like it has a bit of a negative meaning, and it does look like somebody may be poisoning a love connection. Now, all my readings are timeless. This is timeless. Please, it can apply. Be sure to check your other signs if this doesn't, resonate for you. But it is general, so don't force it. So all my videos are timeless, as well as my extendeds. There are not that many. I will link some down below if you want to check those out. I highly, highly recommend them. All right. Let me show you. These, actually I did pull, but when I put the deck down, these grabbed my attention. So check this out. That's the Three of Wands. So that's union, but it looks like three energies, right? And it also, what I'm getting from this, which is strange because I've never gotten that, but three energies, put the three energies together and it creates some sort of spark, possibly a tension. So I am feeling third party, okay? We have the Empress. So Divine Feminine. Now, like I said, those were just on the top of the deck when I put the deck down. This gets interesting, and I don't fully understand it yet. So overall, we got the Devil card, Capricorn energy. So you could be dealing with the Capricorn. This is feeling tied and bound, obsessive. I do feel with these two an obsessive energy here, okay? And here with this one also, this Eight of Pentacles, that's focused attention. It could be hard work. It could be really, really putting a lot of effort and energy into figuring something out, so much to the point that it's got somebody obsessed, or somebody's working really hard to hold on to something, or I don't know. I just wish I felt something positive, but I don't yet. Hopefully that will change. We also have the Seven of Wands, but it's backwards, not upside down, but backwards. So in this clear transparent tarot deck, there's a whole nother dimension to sometimes the meanings. If you look at this backwards, it would be, the Seven of Wands would be holding your ground, holding your stance, not backing down. It's not attacking typically. It's standing up straight, being on high alert. You're not going to put up with anything more, okay? And then here we have Four of Wands, often thought of as our twin flame, 1111. It's all about foundations. Okay, you put that with this. This is focused energy, working really hard. It's a pretty confusing reading so far. Here's where it gets really crazy. I wanted to start over, and I really want some good happy readings to come out, but I felt to draw a couple more, and these flew out, but they flew out as one, which was very strange, and look at them together, how well they line up. So this is the Lovers. So the Lovers card is about completion. This very much could be a twin flame card. Within every good there is bad, within every bad there is good. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of dark in the light. And then when I pulled these and started, trying to pull the energy and read them, literally I got chills. First I got chills, and then I got nauseated. So I don't know what that means to any of you, but there's something that really serious, big time going on here. This moon card, I've gotten this a lot lately. This moon card is crazy in this deck because the moon is all about what's hidden, you know, secrets, and what can't be seen, what's in the dark, right? But here we have the third eye, and the third eye is all-knowing, all-seeing. So very, how do you say it? It's like conflicting, not conflicting, but it's the yin-yang. It's in the dark, there's some light. It's although there are things you cannot see, maybe you can see a little. You know, something major with this reading. Very strong reading. It's very, very strong, like crazy strong. Anyway, y'all leave me comments, let me know, because I am super, super curious. Crazy. Anyway, I'm keeping these out. This is, okay, let's just hope we get a good outcome. How are you guys? I love you. Hope you're well. Chills and nausea. Not kidding. It was just, it was overwhelming too. It's like, first I got chills because I was like, oh my gosh, this is 2 cards. It came out together and I was like, they were stuck together. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is 2 cards. And then to see what it meant, you know, a little bit of dark in the light, a little bit of darkness in this light space, right? A little bit of black in that white and a little bit of white in that black. And then this is the same thing. Just very strong. Something strong trying to come through. Oh my gosh, please let us get a good reading. Here again, from the darkness into the light. See where he's coming from the darkness, but it's bright. He's illuminated, there's brightness, and then here we have it again. Lots of synchronicities already, but also lots of shame, guilt, negative. It's like, I think the feeling of chills was from something feeling super powerful and maybe in love. It doesn't have to be love. This could be a family member. It's whoever you're thinking about. But something's here heavy going on. Here's 5 of Swords. Somebody wanting to shame somebody. This Justice card could indicate, let's see, it could be drinking, right? Yeah, it could be somebody ashamed of that. But in this Justice card, it's usually about balance. But these guys don't look very forgiving, like your typical Justice card, right? This is Libran energy. So, anyway, oh goodness. This is like one of those readings I just want to not do. Okay. Please let us get a good outcome. Oh my gosh. I think that might have been the same card. Let me look. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, you might want to turn the camera off if you are looking for rainbows and butterflies, because I don't think we're going to get it. Jeez. Conflict, Queen of Swords. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. All right. Please tell me what Scorpio needs to know. What does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio. Hope you guys are well. I hope this is helpful. You know, there's a lot of negative energy going on right now, and I guess that makes sense because, you know, since last year I've been saying 2021 is going to be the year of people being exposed and toxic energy and phonies and frauds and fake masks falling off. So maybe this is just part of that, you know, happening. So I guess I should have not expected that part to be pleasant. But anyway. Yeah, moving away from things that are toxic or, you know, conflict. Now, there is pain. It hasn't been easy. And it's like somebody's trying to get away from something toxic, but somebody keeps holding on to them. You see that? And he's got his battle wounds. There's swords in his boat. All right. And I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. There's going to be some karma come up here. Let me see if I can make this a little better. Karma. So see the Judgment card? The Judgment card is good, though, because it means things are coming to an end. An end. Painful ending. Wow. There's that mask, too. Ooh. Okay. Let's lay down. Also, stick around to the end, because if I have time, I'm going to do an animal spirit card, and it's going to pull. Those have been amazing in pulling everything together and giving advice. Okay, we might do it in the middle of it. Okay, let's look at overall energy. Three of Wands. There's that Three of Wands again. Typically, you know, this doesn't look negative in this card, does it? Three of Wands. I'm not sure. The Emperor. Somebody in control, somebody decisive. This one, he looks a little bit over controlling maybe, but he also looks, you know, kind of fierce, kind of ready to take control. Sometimes the Three of Wands to me is about, you know, looking towards the future. Here's the Knight of Wands coming in fast. Okay, tell me Scorpio's energy, please. Oh my goodness, there it is again. I knew I felt twin flame. So also, again, please don't let twin flame journey keep you unhappy. If it's not working out right now, you've got to find your happiness elsewhere. Don't ever sit around waiting for someone who's not making you their priority, okay? Or working towards it with you. Okay, you never want to put somebody as your focus of attention unless they're your focus of attention. You can give me a lot of reasons why you should, but you shouldn't. Okay, very unlikely that you should. You got to focus on yourself and being happy, and you, of course, can choose not to hang on to a twin flame journey, twin flame relationship. Three Cups, that's union. So you do want union, is what it looks like. Celebration. And look at those, how they match. How beautiful. So your energy is gorgeous. Look at that. The only two, well, we got this one, but pretty much most of the cards have been pretty negative until those. Okay, let's see. Let's look at your person's energy. Maybe, Scorpio, you are willing to accept this person with some of their flaws. Okay, your person's energy, Page of Cups. Maybe that pre-shuffle doesn't even is a totally different story. Okay, Four of Cups, Page of Cups, Four of Cups. Somebody's putting a lot of thought. Looks like your person is thinking about reaching out, maybe texting in a sweet way, but maybe they're daydreaming or they're just not sure. Queen of Cups, but there is a lot of love, it looks like. Recent past. Ooh, yeah. Karma. Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is forward motion in a divine direction. Typically, it's like that chariot we had, moving out of darkness towards the light. This Wheel of Fortune is very much about, you know, life is a journey, right? And we go through difficult times, and then it goes up, and then it comes back down, and then it goes up. But if you get stuck in the beginning, we had that vibe of feeling stuck and obsessing over, being very defensive, or maybe reliving, where, you know, that feeling of, I'm not going to ever let myself be vulnerable like that again, something like that. Be careful not to get stuck in the negative, you know, because then the wheel stops, and then you don't get back out of that cycle and go back into the positive. There's always going to be, every path is going to have some puddles. All right, you just don't want to stand in the puddles too long. Make sense? King of Swords. I felt this earlier. You are probably dealing with possibly dealing with an air sign, or maybe you have air in your chart. King of Swords. So the sword is down. So that there's a lot of... King of Swords is typically very direct. You know, the sword is down. like this one has like sorcerer. Can y'all see that? Sorcerer energy. These letters are coming up off of that book onto him. So you or the person you're dealing with is got some very a lot of wisdom, maybe even some psychic abilities or abilities to maybe just a very fast learner or ability to rise above. I don't know. Evaluate. Maybe somebody who's very good at summing up the situation. Ooh, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. I mean, this card doesn't look negative to me. This King of Swords doesn't have a negative feel at all. It's very, somebody maybe that's very studious, that is very much about looking at trying to see the bright side or trying to resolve issues, or I don't know. We'll have to clarify that. I feel something on the bottom of the deck. 4 of Pentacles. That's inability to let go, hanging on, maybe fear of lack. I'm going to put that there because that just was grabbing me so strong. What's coming next? Oh, goodness. Another card. I can't take all of these, but another card about shame. Shame on you. Somebody being reprimanded or caught. Maybe this third person we felt in the very beginning is going to be revealed. Maybe this is the energy coming forward or being enlightened about what the dark vibe or person was in this scenario. But that's recent past. Wow, look at this Knight of Cups. I think somebody's going to be found out, is what I think. Somebody's going to be found out. And there's an overflowing cup of love. I feel like whoever has been causing problems is going to like reveal themselves, or maybe get tripped up, something like that. Tell me what's next. High Priestess. Yeah, somebody's going. So the High Priestess, she doesn't really have to speak, but she's very psychic, very all-knowing, but she doesn't say a whole lot. She's powerful, though. Look, I think somebody's going to figure out exactly what I was just saying, what this toxic energy was, this devil energy. I don't think they're going to be able to get out of whatever it is. More on that. Looks like the truth is going to be revealed. Remember this, and it's going to be about love. Somebody toxic. Wow, I just got nauseous again. These cards, those 2 cards are making me nauseous. Something major. Tell me what's going on if y'all know why that is. Oh, maybe somebody's pregnant. Wow. I also feel like somebody is accusing somebody else of lying about something, and that person that really is innocent is having to defend themselves about something they shouldn't even be defending themselves about, but in order to cause a diversion or distraction from what's really going on. Narcissist. Somebody is, it's almost like the blind leading the blind, like, what is it called? Narcissists, when they talk to other people and kind of lay the groundwork to discredit someone before there's even a conflict, so that they can at least put that doubt in the other people's minds. Something monkeys, flying monkeys, maybe. But I feel like there's somebody causing a problem here, but they're trying to delay the truth being found out. And then there's someone who doesn't need to or shouldn't be defending themselves, is put on the defense, when really the subject is not even, the subject is so far off when what really should be the subject that everybody's like, ugh, it's confusing. Scorpio. And no matter what Scorpio tries to do or say, it just doesn't help. But see that inner knowing and that something about maybe a fake pregnancy. Oh, geez, I don't know. There's the sun. Here's the truth and clarity. See, things are going to be revealed. Ace of Swords could be apology. It could be truth and victory after a battle. But the Ace of Swords is clarity. Oh, this is what's going on. Somebody is really trying to get to the bottom of it. Maybe watching tarot. Maybe even a little bit obsessed. It may not just be someone else who's obsessed. It could be you, somebody, you viewers, obsessed with trying to find out the truth, wanting the truth to be revealed. Oh, every time I pick up these two cards, I get nauseated. That is so bizarre. That has never happened. I mean, I've gotten nauseated, several times during readings, but not from the same two cards, and not from such beautiful cards. Oh, hold on. I think I just got something else. Wow. Oh my gosh. Scorpio. Oh, you guys are dealing with something really... It's going to come to an end. Spirit's going to have your back, and it's going to end. See that sword down? It's going to end. There's the pentacle there. There's the cup. There's going to become stability. There's the wand. Everything is going to come together. The world card is completion. What was I asking? Oh, I lost it. The truth is going to come out. Didn't I have the Ace of Swords? The truth is going to come out. This negative person that's been working again. Oh. I think this is you. You might be obsessing, ruminating, feeling tied. There's a message. I'm going to pull an oracle. It's going to help to pull all this together and give us some advice. But this, see this circle here? Look at how that matches also. Oh my gosh. That's maybe why it was making me nauseous. It's like it wouldn't leave me alone until I figured out to put the three together. So I feel like it has to do with the darkness and the light. There's even the innocent person here, probably you. Even the person that's not doing the wrong in the scenario, there's some wrong in you too. Oh, there's always two. There's always wrong on both sides. But don't let yourself get sucked into overthinking, overdwelling. Yeah. The quest to find out, where is it? The quest to find out what's happening can start off really natural and normal, but it can turn into an addiction, a quest for the truth. See that? And what happens is it can stop that wheel of fortune from spinning. It can entrap you. And then remember that no matter what somebody's doing to you, the main thing is what affects you the most is how you respond to it, more so even what they're doing. Look at that. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything else. That was so huge. Okay, when I just put that Empress card, I got something about don't forget who you are. Somebody else being wrong and nasty and ugly and deceptive does not undo in any way who you are. Okay? This is not 3 equals. Don't let yourself get trapped in obsessing and bad, that bad obsessing. It pretty much says leave it alone. Let me get an oracle. Wow, this is crazy heavy. I'm so sorry, you guys. I mean, something really, really negative going on here. And it's almost like maybe this person feels like they're so far gone that they can't stop now. Like they're pretty hell-bent on protecting the truth from coming out. I don't know. You guys let me know. And also, you guys, please focus your energy on good things, not bad things. Give with gratitude and grace. Oh, time to let go. I like these. Act as if. So the chameleon spirit is act as if. I always say act as if you already have what you want. Act as if you're already your future self. Act as if you have already accomplished your goals. Act as if the person is responding to you the way you want them to, okay? Carry that out through the day. Groundhog spirit. Time to let go. Also, I wanted to look this one up in this deck real quick. Let me read this one to you. It's pulling at me and it made me so weird. I'm just going to look at it in this deck, in this book for this deck. Okay, the Lovers. The most obvious meaning when the Lovers appears in a reading is that of a new relationship or love interest or a new commitment within an existing relationship. There are, however, many possibilities. Instead of a partner, this card may speak about finding this perfect balance of forces within yourself and hence a renewed love of life. It may speak about finding the perfect business partner in which to pursue a career that you truly love, or indeed the perfect career itself. It can also speak of the need to make a commitment in a marriage or a contract. It also speaks of making a choice. Okay, as in any deck, it becomes clear with the cards that it's with. So, I'm sorry, I know I'm going over and over, but these 3 together blow my mind. This is all about a truth within a darkness. Somebody might be giving a partial truth so that they can hide the rest of the truth. And that is probably what's going on. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean you need to obsess. You be careful not to get obsessive energy. Maybe this person's obsessed with you. That could be it too. But remember, we also got this time to let go. I feel like Spirit's got your back and this person is going to expose themselves. So you focus on you. Let me get one more. I'm going to get a manifestation card because I feel like that's important for you. Oh, you got to maybe do some sage too. You are shedding layers of your life. Some relationships and external factors that no longer serve your highest purpose may fade away. Scorpio, I feel like for some of you, the person that's causing all this problem is possibly somebody in your life that you love too, and you're just going to have to maybe put some healthy space there. Don't, you know what a very wise friend said to me one time was, if you're going to continue to be